Hello everyone, this is Weblio TV, and in this small video we show you how we can broadcast our Tapo cameras to YouTube. So you can watch your 4 camera or 5 camera at the same time and watch them on your TV, your tablet or your phone and share with your private list of family or friends, right? The thing you need to know is that any camera plugged to the electrical wall socket will work, like the C200, 100, the 300 series, like these two. But for example, these cameras don't have a wall socket. These are rechargeable cameras that will not work, so take attention to that. But for example, the C500 will work very well. So remember this thing I am saying to you, right? So what's the first step? We're going to find the IP address of the cameras and put a password and a username to this camera. For example, I have this 4 camera and it has the same username and password, just to remember, be more easier. But the IP will be different. So we are going to find that details right now. Okay, when we open the Tapo app, we are going to make an example with the first one. This is webcam 01. I'm going to enter there, and then we are going to the top where is this gear you are watching right now. We enter there and we will find now a call device info. We need a very important information. We enter there, we tap there, and you will find a section called IP address with a direction like this: 192.168.1. Sorry. Well, this is going to be different for each of the camera you would like to broadcast, right? So now you go back again to the gear, right, of one of your camera, and now we're going to the bottom where this an option called here advanced settings. You can see now right now advanced setting. We tap there on our smartphone, we go to camera account and then account information. Here you need to put a username and a password for each of your camera. In my case, I use only one for the 4th because it's more important the IP direction. But remember that the username and the password need to be only numbers and names and no space between the password. And then you click save, of course. Please pay attention. Maybe you have now the data that I request from you from the first camera you have on your home. And maybe you put Goku01 as a username. And as a password, we are going to put an example like this, Gohan01. And the IP address or number of your first camera is this: 192.168.0.110, right? So with this information, we're going to create a link called RTSP. And this will help us to broadcast our camera to YouTube. The formation of this small link is like this. We need to put the username here, to point the password at, and the IP and number, right? Let's make the first one. For example, for the first camera, I put Goku01, right? So that is my username. We paste there, so RTSP to point / Goku01 to point, and now we need the password. In this case, password is Gohan01. So I'm going to copy and paste here, right? Paste. Add And now we need the IP number. In this case, is this the first one? We're going to copy all, copy, add the IP address number, and then 2 points with the number 554/string1. And now we have the first link to that will be very helpful for the next step. So it's very important that you create this file on your computer on a notepad for each of your camera. For example, this is an example for the second one. You can see that I put another username, another password, and you can see the IP number is different from the first one, right? And for the third and for the fourth, right? So it's very important that you create this link, this RTSP link or direction with no space, and don't forget all the 2 points and all the symbols like @ and /, right? It's very important because if not, it will not work, right? So when you finish to do this, we're going to the next step. Okay, now the next step is to download a software called OBS Studio. You can find it on obsproject.com, and well, we enter there using our browser. You will find here that it's a version for Windows, Apple, and Linux. So in this case, I'm going to use for Windows 10 and 11 and download the installer. You can find more operating system here in this tab. So I am download, and when finished download, you will find on your download folder, double click and it will open the setup. You will find in your download folder this symbol, this icon of yes logo. We click next, then we click next, then we install, we wait some seconds, and later on if this is checkbox is checked, we put finish, so the software will open again immediately. Okay, this is the software. It's not so difficult to use, but the most important option now is that we need to make our cameras appear here. So here in Saucers, we are going to follow the arrow in this symbol, the plus symbol, and we are going to use media source. Here in media source, it will open a small box to create a new one. We put OK, and here are the properties of media source. You will see that here in local file the box is checked. So uncheck the box, and you will see that it will appear a new option. You can see that now is unchecked, and this option input will be open. And what I'm going to do there, WebLeo TV, we are going to paste our first RTSP link from our first camera that we saw later before on our video. So in this case is the example. We're going to put the same direction here in the input. Remember that it's all together, no space at the end or at the beginning, so be careful to copy and paste here in input. We go to OK, and then if the camera appears right now, excellent. We are going very good to our destination, that is to stream our cameras on YouTube, right? You will find that here the camera is not fit. It's not fit on the screen, right? So use this arrow here. You can see this point to place the cameras to this corner, to the top, right? Because I'm going to put the 4 cameras, so I put one at the corner here using this red point I am showing with the arrow, right? Then you repeat the same for the, if you have another cameras, of course, for the second, the third, the fourth. I I put all the together. You can see here in sources, media source 1, 2, 3, and 4, right? So all the cameras are being broadcasting with OBS. So this is very important step, because now we are going to YouTube to finish this tutorial. Well, when you're watching here the cameras, go to YouTube. Of course, you need to be log in with your account. I don't have a screenshot in English, sorry, so I will try to translate if I remember the words, but you will see that it's very easy. You go to the camera here and find stream live or broadcast live. I don't remember. You go to this symbol and it will we need to ask for a broadcast access transmission. So we're going to request one. We're going to verify our account. You will need to put your country, in this case, I don't know, USA, UK, Japan, and your phone number here, and will arrive to an SMS code you need to complete. Well, this will take 24 hours. So 24 hours later, come back to your to this symbol again and go to the broadcast live, and you will see that now we have a welcome screen, and we would like to broadcast right now. We are going to start, and in the second option we are going to use broadcasting software. So we are going to go here, right? And this is a question, right? This is not content for children, but anyone who is, it doesn't matter how many years do you have. Just make save here and select the two options as I show you. So we go save, and here we are. This is the YouTube Studio for broadcast signals. As you can see, the most important option is this, where it said privacy. It's in public, so we're going to change using the edit button. We click here, and now on details, you will find details here. Go down and you will find an invisibility, put not list. Don't put privacy, put non-list, right? And in category entertainment, we put save, and now you can see that it says category entertainment and privacy not list. Very good. Here at the end you will find the latency broadcast transmission. The latency transmission could be normal, low, or ultra low. I don't remember the English here, sorry, but this is to have in normal you have more quality than the other one. Just test and see what is the best for you, right? Okay, now the most important option. You will see here that it says transmission code or key. Well, this is a personal key you have so you can broadcast yourself. So you're going to copy this, and now you are going to go back to OBS, and you will go to File, as I'm showing here on the right, at the top of the right corner, File, and go to Settings. On Settings, you will go to Stream, and in Stream you will find Service YouTube RTMPS. And there is a Use String Key Advanced button, so you click there, and it appears this option called String Key. Well, there you must paste the transmission code from YouTube that we copied earlier, right? So we paste there, put show, so you can see that there's a lot of numbers and letters all mixed, right? And go to OK. When you go to OK, well, we are ready to go. We go now here on OBS and put start streaming. And there you are. Now we are live on our own channel, broadcasting our cameras. Of course, there is a delay, maybe. It depends on the transmission, the power of your CPU, computers, the internet, YouTube. But maybe you will see that it has very low delay. So we are live now. You can see here on privacy it says not list, so in my channel it will not appear this. Why? Well, this option is very important because now I'm going to click here in this square, in this box. I'm going to click a right click and choose copy your video with this symbol. This will copy your the link to your broadcasting signal from YouTube. So this is a link that you must only share with your family or someone you trust, because this will show you your cameras, right? So be careful. For example, to test if this still is working fine, I copy this URL link and open a browser. You can see I didn't log into my account, just open in privacy mode, and you will see that I am watching the cameras and it says not list, because if I go to my channel it will not be there, the broadcast live signal. This link that we copy here you can share with, as I told you, with your family and trustful persons over WhatsApp, YouTube, Telegram, email, anything. For example, I share the link with my mother. She has an old Samsung phone and she was watching the weather news, and when she clicked there, start to watch my cameras over YouTube, right? As you can see here, it's obviously it's in privacy mode, but you can see the four square of each of the cameras. But Webleo TV, we want to see the cameras on our smart TV. What we can do, the fourth camera, right? Well, you must do this thing. You know that YouTube has the amazing Chromecast signal, so you can share what you're watching on your TV, right? So you click there and then you choose, in this case, the Smart TV Pro is the name of my mother's Smart TV. So I click there. If you don't have a Smart TV with Google TV, you can then link with a code to your TV to watch. But there's no problem because, for example, my mother has the same, her Google account here and here on the TV. So for example, we tap there on the Chromecast, we choose the Smart TV Pro, and you can see right now that we can see the cameras streaming in our TV, in my mother's TV, right? And it's not necessary to have the YouTube app on her phone open. No, maybe you can close here on the phone, and then you must go. As I told you, my mother has the Google account in the same Smart TV and on the phone, on her phone. So if she goes to library and then to history, she will find that my transmission is still on because it's still streaming. You can see the four camera, it says live, en vivo. It's broadcast live from my camera, from my fourth camera at home, right? So very nice. Now you can do this tutorial when you have time. It's not so difficult, it takes a little time. So thank you very much for watching this video. If you need a new Tapo camera, I will give you some affiliated link down below, and this helps the channel, so thank you in advance. And if you want, you can help with a super like, as a subscription or a normal like. It will help me a lot to reach to the 10,000 subscribers before the end of this year. So thank you very much. I hope you have a wonderful day and see you in another video later on
with a new tutorial. Bye for now.